Minnesota Cardinals. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arizona. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ballgame.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Let's go now. 50, green.
McMillan comes in motion. The RPO, that's out to McMillan. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gains.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Set, ready. 45, one. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man. That's weekend. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down, Carolina.
Ready. Cut.
They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there. It's a Carolina first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before third down.
Ready, break. Ready. 10 black. 52 blaster. Red, cycle. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. That is caught. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Shaw Smith-Wade there on the stop. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Again, it's Benson. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. (7-0) is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Young. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up as the 45. Young to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The Panthers first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Panthers first down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's in! Jalen Hooker. Touchdown, Carolina. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double. Set.
Little play action with Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And it'll bring up second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, is going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards. The motion man is Sanders. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Big shoulder. 2-2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's up to the 20. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Murray now off the bootleg. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Murray. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
43-yard line.
They'll run. It's Amari DiMercado. And he'll be brought down to 45. Nick Scorton there to make the stop.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Okay, ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
15 yards. And the Panthers first down.
On first down is Young. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. To throw is Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now Young. Out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Matt Wilson. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
Got it?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Young. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
The motion man is Sanders. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 2nd and 9.
Green. Sit. 2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the toss, they go with Benson. We're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Play is made there by DJ Waddle.
1-yard gain brings up
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Omaha. 2.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. To the outside, complete, it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
a gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
22-yard line.
2. Hot.
Looking out of the gun, Murray. That's to the right side. Up by the crowd. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Again, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To throw again is Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's into the end zone. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Set, ready. 45, right.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Panthers.
Now Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, Young is going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Young. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one caught. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame you.
The touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Amari DiMercado to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Murray. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Here's Murray to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
18.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down, Young looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tommy Tremble, tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, it's Young. Open man left side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cardinals have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First down.
Black 40.
The motion man is Sanders.
Hut.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Watch out now. 6, 56, blast it. 6.
Now Young. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal.
Yellow, 43. Ready, go, set.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Ready,
He puts it up, and it's caught. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Nick Scorton there to make the stop. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6. On the ground, DeMercado. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught. It's Emari DeMercado. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3. On second down, it's Benson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
Good for a Cardinals first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action for Murray. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sidelines.
At the 18-yard line.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Now a second down throw from Murray. This one caught just past the pylon. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Cardinals. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set, hut. 45, White.
McMillan, the man in motion.
Ready?
They'll run with Dowdle. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Young. Moving to his right. Taking off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, we've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
Open man downfield is Liggett. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Back to throw. Young. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. A second down throw for Young. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable, it's DeMercado. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Omaha.
A give. Here's Benson. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
At the 43-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and it's a big-time takeaway.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Okay, right?
First down 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here we go. Claws red. 10 flat. Hut.
On second down, Young. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Here's Young. He's got his man. That's Liggett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Little play action with Young. To the goal line and in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
On second down, here's Murray. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Cardinals first down.
Again, it's Murray. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. Still going. And he will score. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second TD catch of the season.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Carolina. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Benson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Nick Scorton there to make the stop. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked, but there is a flag down. Not sure how close he was to being offsides. From the 41, it's second and 1. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Throwing now, Murray on first down. That is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's an Arizona first down. RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Still on his feet, and he'll take this one in. Michael Wilson, touchdown Cardinals. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
Here's 1st and 10.
12, 10.
On play action, Young. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop? I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This returnable, it's DeMercado. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. We'll work this out wide. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He's going to run it, and he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing?
Right.
Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. So, a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Sit. 2-2. Hot. 2-2.
On first down, it's Murray. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Murray now on second down. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Out of the gun, it's Murray.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs.
Ready. Here we cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
The 25-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third
down and 9.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
50.
They'll go. Young escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And he's in. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, This is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long. To start your season and build some early momentum gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. On the run to the right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing again is Murray. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Murray's going to throw again. This one underneath to DeMercado. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
To throw again is Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
At the Panthers' 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. This pass is caught by Greg Gort. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
Now Murray on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Jackson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
60 red.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.